so sure the majority of the people that I meet today have made Kool-Aid the wrong way. Well, after today, I cannot be more sure that your Kool-Aid will turn out amazing every time. Let me tell you something about me. I drank my first glass of Kool-Aid way back then in ancient time when I was a little girl. And I fell in love at first taste. I was so obsessed with Kool-Aid, I had to learn how to make it. So I went on Google, and after days and days and hours of research, I found the perfect recipe to making delicious Kool-Aid every time. Making Kool-Aid is a very complicated, complex step that can be completed or achieved in 6 steps. Step number 1, you have to prepare all of your ingredients. Step number 2, you have to wash your hands. Step number 3, you have to measure the concentrate, which is the powder and the sugar. Step number 4, you have to measure the right amount of water. Step number 5, you have to stir it. And step number 6, you have to taste it. Now, let's get started. Once you prepare all of your ingredients, one, you take out a pitcher and then you prepare it with the right amount of water. I have 2 quarts of water in the pitcher. And then you take out soap. Make sure it's antibacterial. I prefer Suave. Then you have to get your Kool-Aid and your Kool-Aid concentrate and sugar. I got black cherry. Now that you got all your supplies, let's wash our hands. Number 1, to squeeze 2 drops into your hand and step away from the counter so none of it drops in the water. After you thoroughly rub it through your fingers, you rinse it. After your hands are clean, let's move on to the measurement. You take out 1 cup of sugar or 1 cup of Splenda. This is very convenient. It costs about 59 cents at Walmart. And then you measure it. I learned this in anatomy. You at least have to get eye level with the sugar to make sure that it's measured correctly. And you have to pour it. It doesn't matter which one you pour first, as long as both of the ingredients end up in the container together to where they will mix. To pour it into the pitcher, as I did, I just tilted my cup and poured it into the pitcher. Now that we have concentrate in it, the most important step is the stirring step. Now you pick up your spoon and you stir it until you see that it's dissolving. And after a minute or 2 of stirring, I pick up my pitcher and I look at the bottom to see if there's any concentrate still sitting at the bottom of it. Nope, looks good. My last step is to taste it. You hold the pitcher up and you tilt it at an angle to pour it in the cup. And this is my Kool-Aid. Now I'm going to taste it. I hate to say it, but I told you so. Making Kool-Aid is not a simple task, and don't take it lightly. It requires sufficient amount of skills and technique. But if you perfect these following steps, prepare all the ingredients, wash your hands, measure the concentrate, which is the sugar and the powder, add it to the water, stir it, taste it, and repeat steps 3, 4, and 5. if necessary, then you got delicious Kool-Aid. If you follow my steps, you will be able to make delicious Kool-Aid every time.